So, not too long ago, I was at my mom's house in Mobile. I was cleaning out my old bedroom, getting out all the old stuff that I didn't throw away or take with me the first time I moved over here. So, I was just visiting there for a few days, and while I was cleaning my room, I was feeling very emotional and introspective about my life because I kind of felt like a fucked up person, and everything for leaving the room like that, and and dealing with all of my old stuff, because going through your old stuff can be very emotional. So I was doing that, and I started imagining myself as like a machine, an android built for war. um I imagined myself in like a sort of post-apocalyptic world, and my backstory was that, the war that ended up leading to this post-apocalyptic world and scenario, the war leading up to it, like I was an android, a humanoid robot built for the war, and I was fighting on behalf of the good guys, quote unquote, in this story I imagined this to take place in, and I was fighting on behalf of the good guys, but the horrors that I witnessed fighting every single day, um, they they traumatized me to the point where, as a machine, as a robot, I had to like run away from the conflicts, and then the war was over and nobody won, but I still felt like a failure because, you know I felt like a coward and a traitor, for abandoning my responsibilities and all that. And then my role in this post-apocalyptic um era of my life, after everything's over and the dust has settled and many have died, I still have this guilt and everything, and my whole life's mission is just to, like, be a silly little character. Like, there's an irony in it because it's so serious, like, my backstory is very serious, but then I become, like, um, I just try to become like an entertainer, and I've got like a sort of vaudeville kind of shtick going on in the story, and like I don't know, it's like a comedy. I'm like a comedian and a musician and a little bit of a sex symbol as well in the ideas that I came up with. But the problem is just that nobody really sees me that way in the story because, or at least there's like a dissonance, an emotional dissonance, and some people understand that kind of clownish side of me, but others, they just see the trauma and the damage and shit like that. And it's also like an idea of like, I seem like a machine, but I'm like a human being and shit like that. So that's the kind of thing I think about when I clean my room. I guess you now understand why I don't clean my room very often. Um so yeah. It's kind of sad. It's kind of weird, and that's really distracting as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. We